Good morning, Steve Reed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Overnight prices are a little bit higher. Beans up 4 to 5, corn up 4 to 5, wheat up 1 cent, while the Minneapolis wheat's up 12 cents. Stocks are lower, dollar's higher, crude's lower, and the precious metals are also lower. A lot of uncertainty going on in the world with the Delta virus spreading, and a lot of questions about Fed action, and also just what Congress is going to do, number one, with an infrastructure bill and how to pay for it, and number two, this new talk about a global corporate tax. As far as the numbers are concerned, today World Outlook Board does its monthly revision of supply and demand, and NASS gives us an all-wheat crop based on conditions as of July 1st. Just kind of quickly, the numbers, corn production, 15,115 versus 14,990. Soybeans 43.94 versus 44.05. 21-22 U.S. carryout in corn 14.02 versus 13.57. Beans 148 versus 155, and wheat 729 versus 770. And I think as far as the wheat crop is concerned, 1847 million bushels versus 1898. Winter wheat 1331 versus 1309, spring wheat 449 versus 560 last year. Some people think that the spring wheat number could be below 400 million bushels when it's all said and done. World carryouts for 21-22, 295.4 versus 296.8. Corn 289 versus 289.4, and beans 92.6 versus 92.5. And we'll be watching to see what they say about the Canada wheat crop. Their last number was 32 versus 35 last year. Russia, 86 versus 85 last year. And we'll see what the China corn number is, 268 versus 260 last year. Weather-wise, I think parts of the Northwest, Midwest missed some of the rains that were forecasted on Friday. I think that we're also looking at some rain event in that area Wednesday through Thursday. Models may be a little bit too wet going into that rain event. The second week looks dry and warm across most of the Northwest, Midwest, and Dakotas. And so the key as far as price direction is not only what the World Outlook Board and NASS says today, but also what the third week in weather is. Do we continue to see dry conditions and hot conditions that could lower crops in Minnesota, parts of Iowa, maybe even South Dakota, but definitely North Dakota, the Pacific Northwest, and the Canadian prairies. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. Remember, always treat people like you yourself like to be treated. And 11 o'clock, we will come back and give you a snapshot of what the USDA said in market reaction.